Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No one balling.
Since Electronic Arts decided, hey, we don't care about underdogs anymore, I'm the same way. This video, usually on a Tuesday for y'all, Wednesday for me, is going over underdogs. But by the time you guys seeing this, you've seen the underdog cards. We all know they're underwhelming, right? They're extremely underwhelming. I think outside of the free safety, there's no other card that would even sniff most teams right now, unless you're just starting, the cut journey. But so we're not going to talk about that. But quickly, if you didn't do the Eric Dickerson bashing solos where you did the co-op, I apologize. I was able to do they're actually gone now in terms of, oh, there they are, the final bashing solos. You can see I did it 5 out of 5. Shout out to my boy Bloom and shout out to my boy Reek. They let me do it on Xbox and PlayStation where they invited me, and we got it done over the weekend. So that's that. But yeah, man, underdogs is a little bit underwhelming. So I could open up the underdog B&D packs, right? They're 33k a piece, and it's like 150, 165k to open up all these. But I would rather spend that, which I did spend it, that 155k, and go get training and try to pull some more record breaker packs. I'm still missing AJ Green. I'm still missing Jeremiah Smith. And speaking of that, I see that right there. Let me show y'all something. So I was chilling here. I just done the legend solos. If you didn't know, if you had cut up with your legend solos and had all week 17 done, they were glitching, they were giving out double the reward. It was too much of a grind for me. But I did do a couple. As you can see, we got a couple 91 pluses. Pulled Jamal Charles. It's not bad. That's not bad right now. This is another crazy sequence from your boy. Another 91 plus. Another full one. Okay, now I don't know if these were glitched because as you can see, I continue to open them. We don't get a full one here. That's normal, right? But then we open up the third one. We get another full one. So 3 out of the 4 was full ones. And it's one I've been chasing for a long time, Eric Ebron. So we decided to quick sell all that outside of Eric Ebron and go into the record breaker packs. Now this is another one of these sequences that if I didn't record it, y'all wouldn't believe me. So y'all can see my coins haven't changed from the previous clip. They're still 2.4. We decided to go into the record breaker packs. And we go into it, we're just opening, right? It was only like 200k training. So I wasn't really expecting too much of anything, if I'm being completely honest, right? So yeah, you see we're down to 78k training. So we literally have 2 packs left. Remember that. 2 packs left. Bang, bang, Darius Williams game. Now I'm in disbelief. As you can see, I was on my second to last pack, so I was like, what are the chances? And then very next pack. I don't know how I keep doing this. The EA employee allegations, they're never going to cease if I keep doing crazy stuff like this. Back-to-back LTD pools. Insane. So yeah, that's why I had the 2 Darius Williams in my binder. We went back-to-back and we pulled them. That's what we do, man. It's starting to be comically consistent at this point of time how often we do that. Now, I am going to open up one thing for Underdog because I believe there is a 190 pack. Is there not for underdogs? Or was that last week? I just want to get one of that, rid of those 190 points. I think it was last week. I think it was here that you can open up that 190 last week. So it's all good. Recruit bundle of day 49. Now, I did research on this number for athletes. A lot of baseball players, old school base players. I think the most recent baseball player I can think of was Chris Sale, pitcher for the Red Sox. So yeah, 49. Y'all gonna have to tell me down below who y'all got for 49. We do have Broncos legend. What was his name? Broncos legend. It was the DB. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Give me one quick second. Old school DB. It's gonna Dennis Smith, Broncos legend DB. But outside of that, there wasn't many players. And as we start to get higher on these numbers, you're gonna see more baseball than anything when it comes to the numbers plus 50. Because usually, unless you're talking about linemen and stuff of that nature for football, but basketball players usually have sub 50 numbers. The only, 91 for Dennis Rodman and 77 for Luka, which comes off my head right away. If we get up to those numbers. So day 49, recruit bundle a day. Let's see if we can cook. Let's see if we can cook. And then we have our training. We're going to end off with our training, meal training, just burn through it. Like I said, because I just prefer the record breakers over the underdogs. I just do. Like, it's not many cards that I need on my team, but I can promise you none of them come from the underdog promo. And that's just me being completely real. So, I accidentally opened up a coin pack. Bonus content, 15K or 1,500. Appreciate that. 82 plus. It seems like the recruit bundle day is just not going to happen. I've opened them up for basically almost 2 months, and my highest pool has been a 96. So I feel defeated. All right, boys, let's get into the record breaker training packs. I mean, like I said, there's no point in going into the underdog training packs. None of those cards will even sniff the field for me. And EA, with underdogs, moving forward, man, I don't know how much longer we got. Look, we got college football news. Shout out to my boy, Ryan Williams, Alabama legend, Jeremiah Smith on the cover. Why with underdogs, we seem to get the same position every time? If you actually go look at center in the catalog, that 5 of the top 6 centers released in this game are from the underdog promo. Why? Can you answer that for me, EA? Why are we releasing all these goddamn centers in this promo? I know you can't, because you probably don't even care at this juncture, which, you know, I get it, but there's some people who play this game, like myself, who would like to engage with the content, but we don't want to pull a center every single week, right? We just don't want to do it, right? And that's why we're in the record breaker opportunity packs instead of the anything to do with underdogs, because they just don't present value. It's at this point in the game, if it doesn't present value to me, I'm not going to do it. I'm not just going to spend money to spend money, go spend $15, $20 on booster packs just to pull content that I'm not going to engage with. That's why with tomorrow with rewinds, you know, we will be there, training and all, ready to go for rewinds. For Friday for record breakers, we will be there, because there are cards that I assume I'm going to want to engage with, right? Now, obviously, the record breakers and the rewinds are basically one and the same in terms of all the cards get all the discounted abilities and whatnot. But the record breakers are a little bit better, because I don't know if you noticed this, but all abilities that are 4 AP are discounted down to 2. So for receivers, Cutter is discounted from 4 to 2. Cornerbacks, Ball Hawk is discounted from 4 to 2. Yeah, so the record breakers promo, and these aren't that bad. They aren't that expensive. I mean, I spent maybe 150K to get a million training, roughly, give or take. So, and it gives you a fair shot. Probably about with you quick selling as you go, about 35 to 37 packs roughly to try to pull 150K to try to pull 199, which all these 99s outside of Chris Harris Jr. are above 200K. So it'd be essentially like you buying it off the auction house. And look, at the end of the day, I do still want Jeremiah Smith, which can't pull him over here, but I'm gonna do a no money spin. I've been neglecting the no money spin account. Honestly, I've been grinding over here. And because the no money spin account is on PlayStation, I literally only get on PlayStation to do that. I haven't been on PlayStation, but we've had some good pulls over the last couple of days. I'm gonna say that. Some real good pulls over the last couple of days. So I'll make sure we'll probably get an episode maybe out Thursday of the no money spin updated, and maybe even play a game or two on the no money spin. Now, I want to if you watch me and you're on PlayStation or Xbox, I've talked about this several times. Nothing to do with packs. It actually has to do with gameplay. Do you feel like, I feel like the game plays faster on PlayStation compared to Xbox? I don't know why. I have both. I play Dynasties in both. I play Cut in both. And when I'm on PlayStation, my game feels a lot smoother and less clunky than it does on Xbox. Let me know down below if you play both, or if you have played both, if you feel that way. I don't. It started with Dynasty, because I obviously play a lot of Dynasty, which for College Football 26, we will be having Dynasty content. I probably should be doing Dynasty content now leading up to the game, but it's all about time for me, and sometimes I have limited time where I can only get a video out, so I don't have time to do Dynasty. But I'm hoping that Dynasty is crossplay for College Football 26. That's my #1 wish for the game, because like I said, I have a PlayStation and Xbox Dynasty with about 7 to 8 users in each one. We just got an LTD. Darius Williams once again. So we pulled 3 Patrick Mahomes. We pulled 3 Rodarius Williams. Where's the Jeremiah Smith? Where is the Jeremiah Smith? We take our 43K, though. We take our 43K. So that's 3. Now, does this mean now I'm going to pull 3 Jeremiah Smiths? Maybe. Didn't go back-to-back this time. No back-to-back. Only So technically 399 shown in this video. All Darius Smiths. Not one, not two. 399s. Okay. Like I said, these, to me, I mean, 43K gets me back, what, 43K of my 150K already, you know, so I'm only down, what, 110K, 107K now. So I don't mind it. Like I said, these rolls aren't, I'm not going to say these are the greatest things since sliced bread, but they're all right. I mean, they're the best we got at this point in time, and they're only 35K. So might as well have fun with them. So yeah, we got a 99 pool. But yeah, man, I feel like the PlayStation just plays faster than the Xbox. I don't know why. And like, I have several people who are in my Dynasty who are in both with me, and they kind of confirm it too. That, you know, the PlayStation just runs smoother now. I don't want this to start in the comments of PlayStation versus Xbox, you know, XL box or PlayStation is better. I don't want to start that discourse. I was just trying to have a conversation while I open up packs. We just happened to pull an LTD. So we got 6 more packs here. Can we be great? Yes, I'm being greedy. You can say, Truth, you already pulled a 99. I want more. Jeremiah, I cannot pull Jeremiah Smith or AJ Green. I've done 10, 12, 15 million worth in these, and those are the two I can't. I pulled everyone else. Can't pull Jeremiah Smith on this account, and I can't pull AJ Green. Those are the only two I would like. Everyone else I have, really. Everyone else. I'm actually gonna, the Chris Harris I pulled on this account, I had to quick sell just because obviously I pulled Darius Williams and he took his place. So yeah. 2 more packs. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. RIP to Underdogs, man. They might as well just discontinue the promo. They might as well. We just did it. 2 in 1 video. Our 4th Patrick Mahomes. So not 1, not 2, not 3. 4 Patrick Mahomes and 4 99s in this video, technically. Okay. Last pack magic. That's why these packs are better to me. They just are. We'll end it off with that. I'm out. Deuces.